Hello there, royal family. Peace to all the gods and goddesses watching now and who will be watching later. Happy West Side Saturday. West Side with it. I am Lay of naturalLay, spiritually known as Luna La Negra. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will wait a little bit, wait a couple seconds. But this is, I guess, the official update video. There's been a lot going on, and we need to address some things. So that's what this is. I don't want this to be long because I am on Instagram Live, and with the countdown, I haven't really mastered that yet. So I do want to be brief but precise, and make sure I have some notes here. So I do want to make sure that I hit all of these points of address. So without further ado, the first thing that we want to say is happy fiscal 2019. But we do want to mention first and foremost that yes, we do know that we are behind on orders. There's a lot that has contributed to us being behind. There were some bulk orders that we were getting processed. And again, I'm a one-woman shop. It's just me. So I can only do but so much in a day. And that's just what that is. And even with the holiday season, which then coincided with my solar return day on December 29th, we said that we would be off and that the store would be closed, but I ended up working through that entire week anyway, including on my actual birthday. I believe I worked from sun up till 4 p.m. on my birthday, and then, went to dinner. But even when we said that we were off, we worked through. Hello, Jose. Hi, my love. How are you? Go wave back. This is an update video, and I'm in the middle of saying that we're behind on orders because of the bulk orders we received. I'm looking at my notes here. The holiday season, my birthday week, that week that we were supposed to be off and closed, I ended up working through it anyway because we were even behind then, and we're still behind. Again, I'm a one-woman shop, and I can only do it so much. So in addition to all of that, I did get sick. Your girl was down. Everyone else was able to have some elderberry syrup, but me, I didn't have my own personal stash. And then I ended up starting a 23-mile challenge beginning January 1st, and I killed it for 3 days. And I was just like beginning to feel that the health was declining. And I am an asthmatic. I have had asthma since I was 6 weeks old, so I do have to take things lightly. So I've just been going ham is what I'm getting at. I've been all work, no breaks, and finally everything has caught up to me, and that's why I've been kind of incognito for the week, because it's been me putting myself first, getting some self-care in, getting my health together, getting my mental health together. I just had to just pump the brakes. I was gunning for y'all and not for me, which is not a problem, but you get burnt out after a certain point, and you just can't do it for much longer efficiently. And I'm all about quality and efficiency, so I don't want to, y'all can feel energy. We can feel energy. So if I partake in something, or if I go ahead and make something and I'm not feeling my best self, that energy is going to be within that product. You get what I'm saying? So, you can be mad if you want, but at the end of the day, I had to put me first, and I don't believe in doing half-ass shit. That's not what we do. It's not what we do. Girl, just keep doing you and don't let this stress you. Take your time and just work. Thank you. I am learning that. I'm a stressaholic and a workaholic, and I'm learning to just fucking chill. So we're learning. So thank you for being here and helping me learn this lesson. So in addition to gunning through the week that we weren't supposed to be working, I'm the kind of person that when I come into knowledge, I try to implement it right away, because what good is something if you don't use it? That just makes no sense. It's like having something in an archive and never looking back at it. Like, it just makes no sense to me. So when I learn something new, I try to implement it right away, because, once you know something, you can't unknow. Like, then you're just acting out of pure ignorance. And so, recently, one of my online mentors was speaking about the new moon in Capricorn. Your girl's a Capricorn. And pretty much how we just needed to stand down during this time period because of the energy that was going on, because of, rituals that were going on that were not in the best interest of all and others. So I was doing as I was told. I was standing down. I was making sure that I put all the energy into myself and not into worldly events, not into other people, but all into myself. And that's how I but I designed this vision board you see behind me here, which took 3 days in itself. So in the time period I took to stand down, I took that time to reflect inward and just really plan out visually what it is I wanted out of 2019. And that time is important. We need that time to reflect and to, really solidify and make our ideas concrete, so that way we have an action and battle plan. Hello, Goddess. Thank you for joining. How are you? How are you feeling? S. Okuoma. Hello, Mama. And pardon me if I pronounce your name incorrectly. This is an update video, and I'm at the part where I was standing down under the full moon in Capricorn energy with the R. Kelly business that was going on. We were told to stand down, and that's what I did. And in standing down, created my vision board for 2019, 2020, and just going inwards, But I think the biggest reason as to why we have been behind on orders, which is actually, I feel still embarrassing, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I was scammed recently out of, I should have brought the check. It was about $850, I believe. So in addition to, many of you guys know that the naturalLay is one company under the MPire. The MPire is my earthly legacy to my heirs in the world, and it's an internal agency of personal brands, and naturalLay is one of them. And, to make ends meet and to do what I got to do, I don't just have my job of running the MPire. I do side hustles as well. Been a side hustler, been a hustler my whole life. But my dumb ass, I don't know how I didn't see this coming, but I thought I manifested this. And in a way I probably did. Not probably. I need to go back and look at my petitions. But and that's why it's very important to be specific and as intentional and detailed as possible when you are dealing with magic in any sense. However, I was recently scammed. If anyone remembers the IG live post, it wasn't a live, but it was a post I posted on a story, actually. And I said, oh, big blessing has came through. I'll be able to, bless so many people, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, a check came in for what I thought was from one of my side hustles, which is being, I do surveys, and it looked legit, and I don't know why my natural instincts didn't kick in, but my designer, like all of my professional skills and intuition went out the goddamn window. I don't know how, but needless to say, it was a scam, and my account is currently negative because of it. So we've been working diligently to correct the negative. So all the orders as of right now have been going to aid that. So it doesn't leave any immediate funds for things that we need now, if that makes sense, which is a huge, huge hindrance. Do not cry. We're good. Yeah, so I thought this was a blessing, it is, because it's really allowing me to really see all of me in my power and to go forth in the best of manners and to just really go hard or go home and just fix it in the best way that I can. So it's been definitely pushing my magic to the limit, and I'm actually kind of grateful for it, although it has been immediately a hindrance, but it's a blessing in disguise. So your girl was scammed. Yeah, we pretty much don't have no money, y'all, but we make it work. And I'm really not sure how much to say or how not much to say at this point, but at the end of the day, if I'm gunning for transparency with companies, I got to be transparent with y'all, and that's what this is. So it'll be interesting to look at this video years later and see the growth. But being an entrepreneur, being an entrepreneur is no joke. It is a daily struggle and battle. Many of us don't talk about all the crap that happens in between, but just know that, finances is a huge, huge one. And being scammed out of $850 is a huge deal. So please bear with us. Please bear with me as I work through this and work through that. We will proceed now with wrapping up being behind on orders with we have had some orders returned to us. So if an order's been returned, we're just going to send you a message and a picture and just say, because these are returns that have already been rectified. So now things are being sent back, but y'all have already received the newer version. I don't know how to say that. But so yeah, the shit's been breaking. So with all that, we're just trying to really update our packaging. So yeah. Moving on, the next point of address is protection and banishment candles. I do everything again purposefully and intentfully, and I like to use the right energy. And for protection and banishment candles, I know on Etsy the description says that it's best used under the full moon energy. That is when I actually tap in to create them. So it wouldn't feel right of me to make a protection and banishment candle during a full moon or any other point other than a new moon, because that's not the energy that I'm wish to be working with and invoke for what it is that I'm trying to, convey. So with that being said, there are about 2 or 3 that need to go out, but the full moon will be here on January 21st. So you can expect those to ship out after the 21st. So if you can please give me some time, we will get those out. That coincides with black candles. I don't know who knows. naturalLay launched the candle line in September of 2018. We just launched this 3-4 months ago. And it's been an interesting journey, to say the least. I mean, I'm going to make a whole nother video of the ups and downs that we've encountered and, all that stuff, because I think that that's important and that'll help somebody. But black candles, just as hard as it is for y'all to find them, it was initially as hard for us to find them. So we launched the line on September 6th, which was around Halloween time. So initially for about 3 weeks, they were pretty easy to find. However, it just got increasingly difficult. Y'all know I don't have my own vehicle, and so if it's not my boyfriend or his mother who is able to take me on certain days, because they all, they have their lives too, so I try to be as convenient as I can. From where I live, the nearest black candles are 3-4 cities away. So I'm really trying to make it work. Luckily, we have a relationship with a few wholesalers, so we're trying to just get that together and just, get what we need in stock. that coincides with us outgrowing our space. With the new demand that we have, it's not possible to keep all of that where I am currently at. So we are trying to manifest not only a new house, but an office space, or a house with an extra room that can have an office space, because I'm so grateful for the increase in volume and to be some of y'all's wholesaler, and it's just a beautiful journey. However, it has taken a toll, and it's just been a learning process. So now that we have some bearings, we just want to move forward in the best of manners. So with that being said, we have 2 more points of address, and I'll wrap this up. Thank you for still tuning in if you're here. The second to last point of address is price increases. This has already been on my mind even prior to coming into the knowledge of Etsy, USPS, increasing their prices. But all fixed candles, not fixed, I apologize, plain candles, our plain 7-day candles will go up. I'm still contemplating. As of right now, in my head, I have one whole angel number. So as of right now, I believe they're $222, so they will increase to $333. I'm not sure if I'll keep shipping the same, but pretty much we need to run some numbers to see. It paused my video, but pretty much we need to run some numbers and see what it is, we've been doing, and what it is that the change is going to be, and how we can meet in the middle and make it both efficient for you and I, or us. So please do expect price changes. That will be coming soon, and that is just rolling with not even just demand, but just with Etsy and USPS. And as far as Etsy is concerned, that will be until we can get our shop website up and running. That then pings to our last point of address, which is internships. Again, naturalLay is one company under the umbrella of the MPire. The MPire is my personal, it's my soul in physical form to y'all, and I cannot do it all on my own. The goal of the MPire is to be self-sustaining and self-running, and I want to put my people on. That's what my whole goal is, putting my people on, educating them, employing them, giving them just vast opportunities. And so with naturalLay, I would definitely love to bring on brujas who are interested in increasing their power and increasing their knowledge, getting some experience under their belt. So we are offering internships. Right now we need a personal assistant for customer service, so you'll be answering emails, Etsy messages, etc., etc. Eventually, once we have our physical storefront and we have our brick and mortar, there will be physical classes offered and workshops. So right now we will be revamping Freebie Fridays, and also introducing a new group of a new project that I've been dying to start. So I'm very excited for that. But there's a lot going on, and I'm being pulled in so many directions, not in a bad way, but in a way to where I need to focus on the macro and I need help with the micro. So if you are interested in doing anything pertaining to personal assistant work, we will offer you hours as of right now, because the MPire does also have a 501c3. Art Density Incorporated is a beautiful, beautiful nonprofit that I've created that can give you some hours right now. So it all works together. If you're interested in getting some internship hours, please let me know. Please send us an email, be.magical.lay@gmail.com. You can also send us a message on Etsy, and you can also send us a DM right here. So yeah, that is our update video. We are behind. Please give us some time. Everything should be, inshallah, everything should be corrected by, what's today? Is that 2019 calendar? Okay, January, today is Saturday. if you can give a player until February 1st, honestly, everything should be good. So please give us time. Thank you for your understanding and patience. Protection and banishment candles will be going out after the 21st. Prices will be going up, not on our own accord, but in conjunction with other forces. We need a web designer, yes, web designer and personal assistant. So we are offering internships for hours right now. And if you rock with us and if you contingent on your work and your work ethic and just who you are, it can turn into a paid opportunity. That's what we for sure aim to do. And that's why we haven't really put out a PSA, because we wanted to offer, finances up front. But, be genuine. If you have something you want to offer and you can offer it, on a barter or on a just loving basis, we love that too. And we would love to have you on our team. So please join the royal family. You already were part of the royal family, but join the MPire team. MPire team, I like that. We're going to make MPire team an email. So, but for now, send it to b.magical.lay@gmail.com. With all that said, I'm going to leave you in the way that I came in, which is love, light, and peace. And thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for your patience and your love. And if you have any questions, send us a message. For those who have expressed wanting refunds because of this issue, we'll just go ahead and issue them, no problem. And we wish you well. But for those who understand, we thank you. So, stay magical, always. Luna La Negra out.